Hi everyone, Ferdy here. Welcome to Yogibods Fitness. So for today, we'll be doing a short morning yoga flow to re-stretch and mobilize the whole body. So we'll start with a seated pose. So cross your legs, adjust your seat bones backward so you can sit straight and tall. Lift and broaden the chest, then extend your arms up. See if you can take your palms together. If you cannot extend the elbows fully, palms apart. You inhale as you extend the sides of the body. Then exhale, you bend to your right. Lower your right hand on the floor, then extend the left arm over the head. If you want to feel deeper stretch, bend your right elbow. On the inhale, back to the center. Extend your arms up. Create more length. Then exhale, lean towards the left. You can take your hand down, extend the other arm up and over the head. So you have to feel the right hip, the right shoulder and your lats. Now return to the center, arms up, inhale, look up and lengthen. On your exhale, you twist to your right. You draw your belly in, you hold your right knee. You lift your chest. Take your right hand behind the hip, then pull the knee to twist. Push the right hand or the back hand to lengthen the spine. Now you move your chin to your shoulders, you can feel this part of the neck stretching. Again, work with your breath. You inhale to lift and open your chest. You exhale, you pull your leg. You turn the spine, contract your back, your obliques or the side body. Again, look forward, arms up. You inhale, then extend through your side body. Then exhale, twist to the other side. So you can take the knee and pull the leg. The left hand pushing the floor, lengthening the spine. Again, moving your chin closer to your shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out for 2 more cycles. Now you look forward, arms overhead. Again, lengthen. And as you exhale, you bend forward. You take your hands on the floor, readjust the hip bone backward so you can flex your hip and extend the spine more. From here you can stay if you feel enough length, enough stretch on your glutes on the spine. For the more advanced, you can move your hands further forward, maybe the head down on the floor, but don't force the lower back. Avoid flexing or contracting the belly. Now lift your chest, then re-extend the arms up. Inhale, then exhale, take your hands down. So go to your all fours. Take the knees below the hip and the palms below your shoulders. From here, you step your right foot forward. You move the hip forward and down. Maybe adjust that left knee an inch or 2 backward, and then try to press the pinky toe side of the foot. In that way, you can square your hip. Keeping the left hand below your shoulder, or maybe you can take the hand closer to your foot. Your choice. Then keeping the knee on top of the heel, you twist to your right and extend your right hand. Don't forget to move this hip down. Sometimes when you twist, the hip begins to move backward. So be aware of your hip. Keep pushing it down. Take 3 deep breaths. Keep turning your chest, rotating the spine. And then from here, you keep your hip, you bend the leg, extend your hand backward, and see if you can hold the foot. Now pull the foot, push the hip down, and keep the twist. Let the left front thigh and the hip stretch. If you feel strain on the neck, you just look down. And then release the foot. Now come up and take your hands upon the knees, sinking the hip low, pressing the top of the left foot to lessen the weight on your knee joint. Lift and open your chest. You can stay here, or maybe bring the arms up. Extend through the tips of your fingers as you keep your hip close to the floor, or maybe bend backward, gently activating the muscles of the mid-back, not too much on your lower back. And then release. Have your palms on the floor and return to your all fours. Again, keep your hip and the knees at the same line. Then we'll move forward to a puppy pose. You walk your hands forward and let your chest and head, maybe the chin on the floor, or touch the floor. In case as you go down, you feel tension or stress here on the joint of your shoulders, then you just have to take your elbows here and just sink your lower back like doing cat pose. If you're okay with your shoulders, then keep extending, reaching forward, sinking or concaving the whole spine. Take a few breaths here, nice and slow. And then release, take your palms backward. Then just go to a child pose to relieve your lower back. Just lower the body, the head down, and take a rest. So moving forward to your all fours. We do the same thing on the left leg. You put the left foot on top. Then push the hip bone down. Again, pressing down through the pinky toe side of your foot to balance the hip. And then maintain your right hand as it is or take it closer on the foot. Twist the body, look up, then extend the left arm up and over your right. Continue pushing the hip bone down, keeping the legs or the right hip stretching gently. Next, you extend the left hand backward. You fold your right leg. See if you can catch your foot. Sink the hip, turn the chest, and stay for a few breaths. So you have to feel the pose. In case you're not okay with the pose, then just let go of your foot. Or maybe do some extra movements or adjustments so you can feel a release or comfortable with what you are doing. Set the foot back to the floor, look forward, take your hands on the knee, lift the chest and continue pushing the hip down and forward. You can stay here for 3 breaths or bring the arms alongside the head or bend backward. Again, not too much pressure on the neck and lower back. And then have your hands back to the floor. Then take the left leg back, beside your right. Then return to your puppy pose. Hands forward or elbows down. Sinking your chest, stretching the sides of the body, the front, and the chest muscles. Again, walk your hands backward and return to your child pose for 3 breaths. Drop your body between the thighs. Let go of any tension on your shoulders, on your hip. Now slowly take your hands below your shoulders to lift your chest up. So adjust your knees at the middle of your mat, sitting on your heels. Sit straight, sit upright on your Virasana or Hero's pose. In case you're not comfortable with your knees, with your ankles sitting on this position, you can take your blocks, maybe a pillow, and place it between the heels. So stretch the quads and the hip flexors, also the chest muscles. So from here, you take your hands backward. As you lean back, you have to see that the palms are below your shoulders and you're rotating your arm bones outward. So squeeze in your shoulder blades and try to lift the sternum. Keeping that, you press the feet, tops of the feet down to lift the hip. So go as high as you can. The higher you lift, the more you can feel your front thighs, hip and chest muscles. You can look back or maintain your chin toward your chest. Then again, after 3 or 5 breaths, lower the hip. Going back to your Virasana. Then a moment to counter stretch your wrist. You can press the back of your palms down or together or down on your thighs. That's to release the wrist. Now moving your feet out and then forward. Pull your glutes back or simply walk your sit bones backward and try to activate your back muscles in the front thigh to make your spine more upright. If you cannot lift the chest, then you might bend your knees, especially if you're tight on your hamstrings. So we'll stretch your leg muscles, your glutes. You can take your feet together and then pull your toes, the tops of the feet towards your chest and extend the heels forward. Also the outer edges of your feet pulling backward. Now lift and open your chest, then extend your arms upward. So inhale, try to fully lengthen. On your exhale, keep squeezing or compressing the crease of your hip, the muscles of your front thighs, lower belly, and the pelvis. Now once you reach your toes, or maybe the shins, you take an inhale and try to add more length. You want to compress the hip to concave this part of the body, the low back. You can micro bend the knees just to maximize that forward flexion of the hip. Then as you exhale, try to lower. Now from this pose, you can slowly begin to extend the legs. Push the back of your knees down without rounding the back. If you feel the back begins to hurt, then you just come up a little bit. But of course, for the more advanced, if you're okay with your legs, okay with your back, then you can go lower. Maybe head down to your shins, but again, not too much pressure on your shoulders, on your neck, on the lower back. You can take a few deep breaths on this pose. And then slowly lift your chest. Now you move your hip forward. Ready yourself for your last pose, Savasana. So you just lie down. Just take your hands on your sides. Adjust the back, the hip, the legs. Let your whole body relax from head to your feet. Let your breath flow in and out, slowly, gently and softly through your nostrils. The mind is still, completely still. Just take a rest. So thank you everyone for spending your most precious time with me. I hope that practice will help you function better physically and mentally throughout the day. Namaste.